Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This ID matter should not be in your news. Let's move along with it. It is very simple. The first ID, your first ID is free. You go and you pick it up. There's a deadline. The people that are doing the ID, they need to go off and do their own thing and do other work or whatever. They don't have time to be sitting around waiting for you to, just saunter in 2 years later. Nobody got time for that. That's BS. Nobody got time for that. So there's a deadline. Go and pick up your ID. You like stuff free, so go on time. Go within the deadline when people are there preparing the IDs for you, so to facilitate speedy and expeditious delivery of these particular cards. Now, if you go in the sea and you have your card in your pocket when you're in the sea and it got lost in the bottom of the ocean, or if you went to that outside castle and you had to run, sometimes, oh Lord, husband coming home, you have to run and you run and leave your ID, and because, there's not supposed to be any proof, it got destroyed. Yeah, you may have to pay for a second ID. You may have to pay for a second ID. Okay, so now is the kicker. Let's say that you don't get that ID within the deadline. The deadline. Now, this is where he said, oh, you shouldn't have to pay for an ID, if a first ID. That's the first one now. You didn't lose it. You just didn't get it within the time prescribed for you to get it. So if you come after that deadline, oh, you shouldn't have to pay. You should have to pay. Why not? People just don't have time to be sitting there, twiddling their thumbs, waiting for you to come. Just go and get your stuff done. Go and get your stuff done. And if they're saying no, because you found out that they was going to institute a fee, and if they found out, okay, these people found out that we were going to charge $60, so let's pull back on that. If they pull back, they pull back. If they wanted at first to charge $60 for the first ID, if you came after a certain time and you started to kick up, a fuss or whatever, they pull back, you pull back. And if you're not looking, they'll institute it again, You got to pay at some point. If you're not within if you are just like tardy and you're just doing things on your own time or whatever, somebody's going to have to pick up the slack for that. So what's the problem here? What's the problem here? First ID, go and get it on time. If you lose it, you have to pay for a replacement. If you come late to get it, people may or may not be there. You may not get it. And if you're going to kick up a fuss or you want to expedite it, you may have to pay. Maybe you wouldn't have to pay. It's simple. Just move with the flow. Just roll with the punches and just get on with this, okay? I do not want to see this as an issue in your paper again. This is Sherry Veronica.